Well, good evening. Apologies for the delayed start, but it is the Tuesday Sprint Series brought to you by the Amigos Racing Team. It is round 4, and we are live from Suzuka, one of the most remarkable racetracks on earth. We are already well into our qualifying session. We have had some pretty fast times set already. ART Mohamed, currently the provisional pole sitter. Let's just do that. Let's just go through our drivers for today. So ART Mohamed in the black and yellow Amigos livery. We've got Lankster in the bright yellow with blue. NLT Bobby in what I refer to as the Pepsi can livery. Seth F1 with his NASCAR inspired Bud livery. Rudy 321 in the blue, white and red. Could get a race drive with United Autosport with that number. Art de Jovis in the, I think that's pretty much the stock standard black, white and red Peugeot livery. ART Terminator, the monster white, monster green livery. DJ Lawrence 89 representing Subway. Lango 666, another blue, white and red number. Beaver Boy rocking the red and black ART Elite digits. Big fan of all things golf livery. Oscar X0. We've got black, white, we've got a bit of orange in there. It is all going on. They are the 12 to take part in round 4 of the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Series 5. And we're very glad to have you on board. My name is Darren Paul. I'm going to talk you through all of the action in tonight's races. This is, of course, the 4th round. Next time we go to Alsace, then Mount Panorama, and then it is Monza, the Cathedral Speed, with no chicane. If you're listening, please let me know how the levels are. We've had a bit of a moment with technology heading into today. Now, the rules for this series very simple. There are no tyre wear, there's no fuel depletion. It's just about how fast can you drive this car. You don't change anything. There's no weight added. There's no setups. It's just Amigos Racing Team provides you with the Peugeot RCZ Group 3 car. Well, you have to earn it in game. And then away you go. We've got a qualifying session. And ART Mohamed getting very sideways there. Up through Degner. Up to the hairpin. So, qualifying now. That sets the grid for race 1. It is 10 minutes. That, in turn, that first race, sets the grid for race 2 in reverse order. Let's just say that ART Mohamed wins race 1. They will start race 2 from the back of the grid. Race 3, the results from race 2 set the grid. So let's just say that Lankster, for example, wins race 2. Lankster would be on pole for race 3. 15 minutes, that final race. 20 minutes, our feature race. I suppose you could call it our reverse grid. And 10 minutes for race 1. We've got 4 minutes, 40 seconds left of qualifying. And this is how the series stands so far. Coming into round number 4, ART Mohamed. You've got him on screen right now. 135 points at the top. Lankster, 120. Willie D321 is in 3rd with 115 points. Zinoprins not racing today. That is the big news. Unfortunately not able to take the start today, and had some connection issues or something last week as well. Was at the top and now they're down to 4th. That is how important each race is in this series. Seth F1 is in 5th. Brett Rackett also not racing today, and I don't know if I've seen Rabid either. But that is your top 8 for today's race. Where are we? We're at Suzuka. The Suzuka International Racing Course was opened by Honda in 1962. There are 18 turns. It's 5.807 kilometers long. The track record around here is held by Lewis Hamilton. Set a 1:30.983 back in 2019 in an F1 car. These guys not quite as quick as that. We've got Seth ALT Mohamed on pole with a 1:56.616. And it will be ALT Mohamed as our series leader who's going to take us on a lap of the circuit in just a couple moments time. As NLT Bobby sets a new qualifying time, a 1:57.404. As always, appreciate you joining us. Everybody, it really makes a difference to these drivers. They love having people watching them. And it's Mohamed going to take us on a lap of Suzuka. So over start finish, heading down to first turn. It's long, what's that? 2-3 apex corner. And then it's to the S's. The S curves. Not a great overtaking place. Then round Yaku Bank. Around the Dunlop curve. And then already nearly through half of the corners on this racetrack. This is Dunlop. Now the drag towards Degner. So this is turn 8. This is the Degner curve into turn 9. And then it's along to Hairpin. Find your braking mark on the right hand side. Don't get on the power too early because that will spin you round. Many drivers have experienced that. Through 200R. One of the 3 most famous corners on this track, Spoon. Very long left. I'm not too sure if we can call that quite a hairpin. There's Elite Digits. Heads off into the countryside. Down the crossover. Or over the crossover, should we say. So this is a figure 8 circuit, as you can obviously see with the track map in the corner. So heavy braking, that was 130R. And now this is the Casio Triangle. We've seen some action here in the Magazine versus Team competition. If you saw that a few weeks ago, there was some incidents back there. And that is a lap of Suzuka, brought to you by ART Mohamed. Seth F1 sets a new fastest lap for them, a 1:57.793. Willie D 321 has called it a day in the pit lane. As we've got 10 seconds remaining. I think that is 10 seconds plus finish your final laps. And Lankster could be onto a quick one here. That's their fastest first sector. Let's check in with NLT Bobby. Following Lango 666. Up towards Hairpin. Seth F1 going around Hairpin. Lango just coming around Spoon. DeJovis. Oh, tongue twister. Great to have Art DeJovis back racing in this series. Always an absolute pleasure to see them work. Where's Willie D? Willie D's in the pit lane. Lankster just coming around Spoon. And then the long drag over the crossover, up over the crossover, and then to 130R, pulling off to the side of the track. So not happy with something that's gone on with their lap. letting Seth F1 by. Seth F1 not set there, fastest second sector. Go round 130R, heavy braking towards the Casio triangle. Been given a penalty, and that is a bit of a killer. So I think that might be everybody completed their qualifying run. I don't think anybody's still driving in anger. Somebody's just crossed the line. And Lankster yet to get across the line. So, it's looking like for race 1, our provisional poll, ART Mohamed will have the number 1 spot. Willie D, 321, locks out the front row. ART Lankster, NLT Bobby, 3 and 4. And there is the confirmation, Seth F1 and Lango, 666. They are your front 3 rows. For the Amigos Racing Team, Tuesday Sprints, Series 5. Race 1, round number 4 from Suzuka, and the front row, Mohamed, Willie D, Lankster. So the red lights are on, and we are racing. Mohamed getting away, bit of wheel spin there, but we are racing for the first race of round number 4 from Suzuka, and ART Mohamed already getting away with things. Round first turn, looks like everybody's into the S's cleanly enough. Everybody getting through the S's well. Oh, a little bit of bump and run there, I think, by Oscar. That's good driving, there's nothing wrong with that. This is essentially a touring car series. A little bit of rubbing is not too bad, though. Who's that? Beaver Boy has had a bit of difficulty somewhere, as ART Mohamed has already tackled Degda up to hairpin. They've got a half-second advantage over NLT Bobby. NLT Bobby's quick round here. Really thought they were going to pull out the win in the Mega Team versus Team competition a few weeks ago in the 1 hour endurance special brought to you live on the Amigos Racing Team channel. So the front of the race, it's ART Mohamed from NLT Bobby from Willie D, 321. We go on board. Trying to break the toe a little of Lankster. Doesn't want to do too much. As they go through 130R. Not a great overtaking spot. Heavy braking into the Casio triangle. NFT Bobby's got a lot of Willie D 321 in their rear view. Where is Lankster? Lankster is right there, as is Seth F1, who gave an absolutely torrid time the other day to Zinoprins. When Zinoprins got into race number 3, we thought he was going to be last to first challenge. Thought we were watching Super GT or something, but instead, Seth F1 kept Zinoprins behind them for a good long while. Ended up finishing ahead of them in that 3rd race. NLT Bobby there in 2nd. ART Mohamed, your race leader. Willie D 321 still defending from Lankster and Seth F1. It looks like they've dropped a little bit of time. Lankster's all over the back of them. Seth F1 has plenty of room to Oscar X0. 1.5 seconds. This looks like the battle on the racetrack, and we've got a great view. Seth F1 has a great view of this particular battle. Lankster trying to get past Willie D 321. Looks like he's edged him wide just a little bit. Lankster can't get on the throttle enough. He was on the inside, too far on the inside. Willie 321 gets away with that. Not too sure if there was there contact, was there a mistake? If we get opportunity, we will check out the replay. Just a moment, we're going to stick with this battle. In fact, we're going to cut away from this just a moment. There's nothing going to happen going up part of the racetrack. I wouldn't have thought. Famous last words. That's Lango 66 all over the back of Terminator. It looks like Lango's going to get the move done. Up the inside. That's brave. Oh no, Terminator's gone wide, but it's kept control of it. That's great driving. That's very good driving. Lankster is in 5th. Something has happened there. Let's see if we can see what happened. So Willie D has Lankster behind. No, Seth F1. Lankster going very slow. Forgive me. Missed exactly what happened there. And Lankster down in 6th position. Oh my. Lango up to 8th. Team Mohamed leads from NRT Bobby. Willie 321 breathing down the neck of Bobby. Got a bit of breathing room, a lot of breathing room. 3.5 seconds from Seth F1. Oh, Willie D. Ooh. That was deceptive. Looked a little bit sideways through Degner. If any of the drivers are listening to this, as Lankster battling hard on the back of Oscar X0. And that's another battle there at the back. Art de Jovis all over the back of Elite Digits. Lankster hunting down Oscar X0. 2nd in the championship coming into today's race. Does not want to, cannot afford to lose too much ground to Mohamed and Willie D for that matter. Is Lankster going to go for the overtake? Dragging side by side. Got the inside line up to 130R. Oh, little bit of sideways contact. Door to door. Lankster. Long way round. We'll see if he gets pinged for a penalty for track limits. I don't think so. Keep it clean. Do not get a penalty, Lankster. It's been your Achilles heel. And got the move done. Now Lankster is quick and in clean air. Well, we've got 4 minutes left in this race. Seth F1 will know Lankster is making a move. He's going to try and make a move. He's coming. Willie 321 all over the back of NRT Bobby. But he's not looking as smooth as he usually does. Now, I must confess, I'm not too sure how these Peugeots handle the Suzuka S, or the S curves, up to the Gyaku bank. On board with Willie D 321. We'll check in with a couple of battles down the order. Oh, that got very tight. Both jumped on the brakes as Lankster is passed. As we've both gone off track. What has happened here? Oh no. As everybody's off track. We've still got 2 minutes left. I'm not in the chat of the race, but it looks like we'll call it a red flag. It's NRT Bobby still trundling round, but it looks like the race has been abandoned. Zinoprins in the chat. Loving the commentary, Darren. Very appreciate it. That's very kind. Listening in the background while studying for exams. Good luck in the exams. As we are leaving the room, something's happened Ooh, a connection somewhere has gone bang, and that is a massive shame. That was a great race. We will see what happens. So forgive me. I mean, I can show you what we see. It's a blank screen. A little dip behind the curtain. So we'll pull up the graphic. If any of the drivers in the race can tell us what is going on in the chat, be very, very grateful. We're reconnecting to the server. But that is... That is... well, I've not seen that in all my months of online commentary. So hopefully that's nothing too terminal. Oh dear. Well, this is where the lads at Test Match Special really earn their coin, isn't it? Being able to fill. There's a rain delay. In this case, we're going to call it a digital red flag has fallen on our race. Please let me know if you are able to hear me, if I'm still chuttering out to the world there, Zinoprins. But yes, we have obviously had some sort of connection problem. So we are hopefully able to get back into the service. Hopefully it is nothing too terminal. Oh, don't want to use that one. Because otherwise I'll be forced to get the racing wheel out and start doing some hot laps around the Norris Ring in like an IndyCar or something, and nobody needs that. Oh. Well, I can only apologise for this. As oh no, this is the last thing we want. The commentator getting booted out of the race. Nightmare. I don't know. I do not know. Obviously, still streaming out. I should probably mute that music just in case. I fear that I might have to end the stream there. So I'm very, very sorry. I am very, very sorry for this. I'm going to give it one more go, but unfortunately, I'm not able to bring you any live coverage right now because of a connection error with Gran Turismo. Hello, welcome back. Massive apologies there. Unfortunately, internet connection issues it looks like, so I can only apologise for not being able to bring you the final. Oh, as Terminator goes for a spin. Hopefully that's not my internet dying again. Okay, let's see who won race 1, and we've got 20 minutes of race 2 coming up. So DJ Lawrence on pole with Beaver Boy, and the winner was ART Mohamed, Bobby, Willie D, Seth and Lankster. That was your top 5 from race 1. Your top 5 from race 2, we got DJ Lawrence, Beaver Boy, Art de Jovis, Terminator, Elite Digits and Lango 666. They lock out the first 3 rows on the grid. Lights are on, engines are roaring. We're away for race number 2 from the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Series 5, Round 4 here from Suzuka, and already Terminator, aka Lays, is trying to make moves, and he swows out DJ Lawrence. DJ Lawrence and Beaver Boy battling. DJ Lawrence got the better of it that time. Jovis in 4th, Lango 666 in 5th. Everybody getting through okay on this occasion. Looks like Willie D321's been shunted to the back a little bit. ART Mohamed making their way up as we go on board with the Jovis up to Degner. Oh, that's not on board. There we go. Lango 666 all over the back for the Beaver Boy, getting very aggressive, very racy with DJ Lawrence. A little bit of rear quarter panel action there. Heavy on the brakes. Beaver Boy looking up the inside. Oh, DeJovis up the outside. Gets Beaver Boy. Now for DJ Lawrence. That's what DeJovis will be thinking. They had some battles. They had some scraps in the last series. Beaver Boy not going to let that one go. He's going to drive right back at DeJovis. And if I accidentally call that one a Porsche, as Beaver Boy goes wide. Stays wide. Lango 666 might make the position there. They've done themselves absolutely no harm there. Lango 666 side by side with Beaver Boy. Pulls across, gets the position through 130R. That's good driving with a bit of clear air in front. Can they catch on to the back of the Jovis? Top 3. ART Terminator over the line. Sets the fastest lap of the race. 2 minute 8.95. DJ Lawrence 2nd. Oh, the Jovis 3rd. Lango 666 4th. Beaver Boy 5th. Lankster 6th. Elite Digit 7th. Not seeing a lot of the Golf liveried machine. Oh, gets turned a little sideways by Bobby. Just a tiny bit of contact, but nothing too major. ART Mohamed got themselves up to 9th position already. Seth F1. We got Willie D321 and Oscar X0. Must have had a bit of a moment. Top 3 remains unchanged. Terminator from Lawrence from DeJovis. Lango 666 done a great job on DeJovis. In fact, so is DJ Lawrence. DJ Lawrence is almost a second and a half up the road as they go through Degner again up to hairpin. As Lankster out of nowhere round the inside of Beaver Boy. NLT Bobby's there as well. ART Mohamed looks to have got past, not quite. Elite Digits. Seth F1, Willie D321 with a bit of clear air there. Fast drivers. Mohamed setting something up into Spoon. Left corner still there. Still there. Clear. Oh, Beaver Boy in front spins. And Elite Digits took a little bit of avoiding action. And that has cost him absolutely no fault of his own. As Mohamed drives by. Seth F1 has got right back into the thick of things here as well. As has Willie D321. ART Mohamed dragging round the outside. Bobby in the sights. What's Seth F1 doing? Elite Digits and Seth F1, they're battling through the Castillo Triangle. DJ Lawrence has taken over the lead of this race from DeJovis, from Lango. It is all going on in this one. DJ Lawrence is away a ways. What happened to the Terminator? Does this replay tell us anything? Yes, it does. Castillo Triangle. Oh, just loses it. Brakes too late. There goes the Jovis. There goes Lango. And there goes a possible race win. Maybe. Never say never, but Terminator going the wrong way in the standings. Now DJ Lawrence, a 1.6 second gap from DeJovis. From NLT Bobby. Lango 666, but it's Lankster. We're going to go on board. All the back of Lango 666 up to Degner. Under the crossover. I suppose you'd call it the bridge, wouldn't you? Looking around the outside. Round hairpin, surely not. No, not this time. and take incredible, difference in traction between the two cars. And Lankster's quick, but I don't know if he's magicking up that amount of grip on the outside. Now he's got Lango, surely. They touch, going round Spoon. Lankster sensibly backs out, but who's there? It's Mohamed. Nipping up the inside. Terminator not quite quick enough to go by this time. Lankster and Mohamed, that's a great battle right there. DJ Lawrence still leads this race from Jovis, from Bobby. Fourth is Lango 666, doing a mighty fine job. ART Mohamed gets clear of Lankster. Lankster and oh, they all go a little bit wide there. It all gets a bit net, Cody. Let's not get too excited. We've got DJ Lawrence up ahead, 1.5 seconds from Bobby, from Jovis, from Lango, from Mohamed. Lankster's picked up a penalty. Terminator, Seth F1's picked up a penalty. And Beaver Boy somehow ended up at the back of the field. DJ Lawrence able to lap in clear air. So is NLT Bobby. Got a little bit of breathing room from Jovis. And at some point soon, Mohamed, by the way, Bobby, fastest lap of the race on 1:57.849. ART Mohamed, their last lap was on 1:58.214, but they were involved in a lot of battles on track. They've got clear air, they've got a clear window of opportunity. And Jovis just needs to keep focusing forward. Lankster taking a lot of grass there. Let's check in with our leader, DJ Lawrence. Not seeing much of DJ Lawrence in this race, though massive congratulations for leading his race like you have so far. Just driving their own race. NLT Bobby all over the back of them, really reeling them in. Jovis, oh, ART Mohamed is there, looking side by side, drags past in the long straight up to the flyover. And Jovis slots in behind. Is anything doing through 130R? Not this time for Jovis. It's a pretty high speed corner. Outbreak into Casio triangle. Not this time. DJ Lawrence. Oh, NLT Bobby is there. They're side by side. Looks like Bobby may take it. They do. NLT Bobby. Again, it's a drag race into first turn, but this is Bobby's race to win. And DJ Lawrence slots in behind. New race leader, NLT Bobby. New fastest lap, ART Mohamed on 1:57.275. Just half a second gap between Mohamed and Lawrence. Jovis in fourth. Lango 666 with Lankster all over the back of them in 5th and 6th positions respectively. Seth F1 just behind. Terminator led laps early in this race, then a small mistake unfortunately has put them down the order. They're in 8th. Oh my goodness, Willie D. 3, 2, 1. Not used to being down that end of the grid. Battling with elite digits. The Golf livery versus what I'm going to classify the United Learning Liquimolly livery. United Racing. What are they called? Oscar X0 in 11th, trying to make something happen. We're going to jump back to Seth F1 all over the back of Lankster, and that red 0.3 second penalty is like a red rag to a bull. DJ Lawrence in 3rd now, as Lankster looking up the inside of Lango into the Casio triangle. That's a bold move. It's going to pay off for him, but not for Seth F1 this time. Lango just shuts the door as they head around the final turn. Down, start, finish. Is this the one for Seth F1. NLT Bobby leads from ALT Mohamed at the top of the field. But right now, Seth F1 and Lango, this is the battle on track. And we are most interested in, I would suggest. But let's check in with our race leaders. Bobby, Mohamed, Lawrence in third. De Jovis, Lankster. As they exit or come near to exiting the S's. Round Gyaku Bank. Round Dunlop, and Seth's got it done. Oh no! Was that contact? Where's Lango? I think that was a bit too robust that time. And Lango is heading backwards. Let's have a look at the replay. So Lango 666 on your screen, and then Seth, little bit of sideways, and away Lango goes. That is, I don't know what to say right now. Lango down in 10th. Seth did pick up a penalty for that, at least 0.8 seconds. I suspect it might have been a little bit more. I do wonder how much we can chalk that up as a bit of a racing incident. We don't have time to dwell on that matter now. NLT Bobby defending hard from ALT Mohamed through 130R. 8 minutes 24 seconds left in this race. It has flown by through the Casio Triangle. NLT Bobby, the destroyed Pepsi can. Peugeot has Mohamed behind. Will he try and break the draft? ALT Mohamed, oh, looking up the inside into first turn. That is bold. Gets by. Can he hold position? The outside line is where you want to be initially. It's still NLT Bobby in the lead. Now ALT Mohamed, they're side by side as they go into the S curves. Mohamed somewhat tucks in behind. They're still side by side. Mohamed has the fastest lap of the race, a 1:56.913. They're still side by side. Mohamed just drops behind Bobby. Bobby with a 0.1 second lead. There is nothing between them. Maybe a layer of paint between these two cars. This is fantastic. NLT Bobby leads from ALT Mohamed. They're going round Degner. Under the bridge, up towards Hairpin. Absolutely glued to the back bumper. It's going to take something from special from Bobby to keep Mohamed behind. That is clear. They're round Hairpin. Round 200R, heading up towards Spoon. This is somewhere he's tried to make a move before, and he does again. Looks up the inside. Maybe just a little love tap. Nothing more, nothing less. Bobby keeps the position. In fact, gains just a little bit. But this is the tricky part for Bobby now. This whole last sector into the first turn. In fact, going to go around the outside of 130R. No good. Side by side up to the Casio Triangle. Ooh, Bobby just on the brakes a bit earlier. ALT Mohamed all over the back of NRT Bobby. This is team versus team action in the ART, the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Series 5, Round 4, Race 2. ALT Mohamed, NLT Bobby side by side again. There are other races going on, but this, I can't tear my eyes away. I make no apology for it. ALT Mohamed falls in line. DJ Lawrence might be able to gain a little bit of time, in fact. Able to keep it clean, because these guys, they're not setting fastest laps right now. Last lap, a 1:59.303 from Mohamed. That is way slower than it has been from both of them. This is fantastic racing. Zinoprins is completely right in the chat. It is respectful, it is hard, it is fair. Lankster has caught up on terms with DJ Lawrence. That is an exciting battle. I wish I could bring it you. But right now we have to stick with this as Mohamed goes up the inside of Hairpin. He's got the move done. Can he make it stick? A little bit of a wobble of the wheel. NLT Bobby, no chance that time. He falls in line. Heading up towards Spoon. 5 minutes of racing. Less than 5 minutes. NLT Bobby back in front for a moment. It's now Mohamed. Round Spoon. NLT Bobby knows how fast Mohamed is. Fastest lap of the race. Under 157. It's outrageous. NLT Bobby has to get back in front before they head to the first turn. NLT Bobby looking to make something happen around 130R. You're not going to get around the outside there, but you've let him know you're there. Mohamed still in the lead through the Casio triangle. We're going to go on board with Bobby. Lankster, Lawrence, DeJovis, 3, 4 and 5. This is awesome racing. And it's what we've come to expect from the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints. Great action here in Tier 1. Great action also over in Tier 2. And it looks like Mohamed is starting to creep away from Bobby. We'll check in with that in a couple of moments. When we see them get up towards Degner, we will check back in as DJ Lawrence is in 4th, losing ground on Lankster. In fact, lost 3rd position in all of that. DeJovis 5th, Willie D 6th, 7th is Terminator. Oscar X0 battling back up to 8th. Great stuff. Lango, Seth F1. Not too sure how they've ended up there as Elite Digits. And Beaver Boy. Team Mohamed just edging away now. Went noticeably faster in the last lap, a 158. And Team Bobby a 158, also a high 158. As Lankster putting in some very fast, the mid 157s, breathing down the neck of Bobby. What do we always say? What do we always say? That's great news for Mohamed, because it means that Bobby, not wanting to lose 2nd position, will be defending hard against Lankster. We got 2 minutes 30 seconds left in this race, so I think we may be on the penultimate lap of this race. No, we should be able to get in another 2 laps of racing. Yes, so 2 laps to go. AFC Mohamed leads from Bobby, from Lankster. DJ Lawrence has Art DeJovis caught right up to them. Let's go on board with DeJovis. And that penalty will be significant. That will get rounded up unless DJ Lawrence is able to get rid of it. Your top 3 unchanged. DeJovis got great breathing room from Willie D 321. Doesn't need to worry about that at all. Just got to focus on catching up with DJ Lawrence. Overtaking valuable points. This is a great performance from DJ Lawrence though. Willie D 321 in 6th. X0 7th. Terminator 8th. Oh, Seth F1 all over the back of Lango 666. They've got plenty of room to Elite Digits. It's just a battle between these two, and they're about to drag Terminator into things. Penultimate lap of the race. In fact, for these drivers, it might be their final lap of the race. Terminator getting very squirrely, coming out of hairpin. Our top 3 remain unchanged. Mohamed, Bobby, Lankster. We are on board with Seth F1 for the battle for, shall we call it, 8th position right now, with Lango and Terminator. Lango trying to reel in the Great Dane, and has done. Will Seth F1 go for the same? Not around 130R. But Terminator's going to have some defending to do. Or offense is the best form of defense. Tried to make something happen, and Lango wasn't going to. And Seth F1 and these guys, that's going to be the positions for them. As they come over the line, I think. Oh no, they just snuck over in time. So they're still driving. As Terminator still trying to make things happen. Top 3 unchanged. Mohamed, Bobby, Lankster. Elite Digits race has finished. As has Beaver Boy. They finish 11th and 12th. Congratulations, both of those drivers. Seth F1 battling hard. Lango trying to get some separation from Terminator. Your race leaders have gone round Degner. They are headed to Hairpin. We will catch up with them at Spoon. Seth F1 looking up the inside of Terminator. Nothing given that time. So we go round turn number 9. Oh no, Seth F1 gone too deep. Got onto the marbles. That is a disaster for Seth F1 in this instance. They're side by side. What happened? Just as looks like just outbraked himself. Just braked too late. Terminator doesn't get a penalty, so there's no love tap there. And it's not perceivable by the game. Check in with Seth F1, but right now we've got to check out our race leader, who is being pushed to the very limit by Bobby T. Round Casio Triangle for the final time. Let's go on board with Bobby T. Sorry, NLT Bobby. It's going to be for the race victory. Mohamed from Bobby, from Lankster, from the Jove. No, Willie D! Willie D stolen it! Stolen it at the finish. Let's see that again. Just side by side. Little bit of a bump. And a run. Nothing unclean about that. That's just racing. And Terminator managed to keep Seth F1 behind them. Huge congratulations to all our drivers. That was an intense 20 minutes. And your winner is ART Mohamed. Wins race 2, round 4 of the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprints Series 5. And breathe. So we have a final 15-minute race. It is based on the order, excuse me, based on the order of finishing in this race. So results from race 2. Set the grid for race 3. It is 15 minutes. Next time we go to Alsace, the only fantasy circuit in this season. And then after that, I mean, Mountain Panorama, Bathurst feels like a fantasy. And then finally Monza, no chicane. The Cathedral of Speed just got quicker. It's going to be interesting going to Alsace. Obviously, it is a fantasy circuit. It has come up. It did come up last season in one of its configurations. In season 4. Be interesting to see how the drivers handle that race circuit. Obviously, doesn't come up too often in dailies. Though Super GT did do a great video on that circuit a couple of months ago. For the final time tonight, we head back to the Suzuka circuit. It is race number 3 of the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Series Season 5, Round 4. Mohamed, Bobby, Lankster, Willie D, the Jovis and Lawrence are your top 5 on the grid. We're going to take in the race start from Beaver Boy's perspective. Red lights are on, green lights are on. Racing away for the final time. Great start from Beaver Boy. Can everybody make it through cleanly? Got Elite Digits behind them. And look at that. Everybody through first turn clean and safe. No chicane at Monza on the final round, so no worries about the first corner action there. And everybody's clean. Oh no, somebody's just gone very wide. Terminator loses it at the end of the curves, going round the Gyaku Bank and now through the Dunlop curb. Let's check in with our race leader. It is NRT Bobby, who leads from Mohamed. Let's see how that happened. In fact, got the lead very early, maybe through the first turn, going into the S's. Bobby still has the lead from Mohamed as they go round hairpin for the first time in this final race, race 3 of the Amigos Racing Series. Tuesday Sprint Series, Season 5. Lankster in 4th. Oscar X0 in 5th. DJ Lawrence 6th. Arthur Jovis 7th. Lango. Oh, Elite Digits all over the back of Lango. Might be one to look at. In fact, that definitely is. We're going to stick with this battle right now. Elite Digits using all of the draft. Are you going to jink to the inside? No, we're going to stay line of stern through 130R. Interesting. Didn't think that they had the speed. And going to stay behind as well through the Casio Triangle. That is interesting. We'll see if it works out for Elite Digits. Seth F1 a little off the pace. Terminator trying to get back on terms with Beaver Boy. ART Mohamed in second. 0.23 seconds between them and our race leader NRT Bobby. Bobby with the fastest lap of the race so far, 1:58.756. We've got 12.5 minutes left of this third and final race. Willie D321 in 3rd. Lankster in 4th. Oscar X0 5th. DJ Lawrence 6th. As Elite Digits, this is actually the best battle on track right now. Elite Digits up the inside of Lango. Side by side through Deck. That's great stuff. A little flash of the lights there from Digits. Lango gets away. Gets away that time. And stays away through hairpin. Elite Digits needed to correct the wheel a little bit there. Maybe got on the gas a little too soon. Can he set anything up through Spoon? NRT Bobby still leads from Mohamed, from Willie D321. Your top 3. Looking up the inside. What is their point of view? You got enough time on Seth F1, though Seth F1's in clear air, so we'll be going quickly. As our leaders head into the Casio Triangle. This is the battle though. Elite Digits. Again. No. He's just playing it very safe with Lango right now. Knows that there's 11 minutes left in this race. Does not want to stuff it up and end up going off track. ART Mohamed takes the lead into the first turn. NRT Bobby battles it back. Willie D321. Is he going to make it 3 wide? Lankster's there. They are 3 wide. Willie D321 on the outside. NRT Bobby's been shuffled down the pack into 3rd. Oh no! Bobby's gone off into the gravel. Oh no! And Bobby's falling down the order. Let's dive back into this battle at the front though. Mohamed is away. What happened to Willie D? Did Willie D do the sporting thing and pull back, or did they have some sort of issue? Let's go back to the replay. So we will go on board with Lankster. So as we can see, they're 3 wide. What happens there? Willie D just gets it caught up on the outside. Nudges NRT Bobby. And then does the sporting thing. Waits for him. So got hung up a little bit on the outside part of the racetrack. As some connection issues as well. I fear maybe playing some kind of impact. Where's Willie D from? The UK. We are having some hot weather, and I don't think internet providers are coping very well. As from, and I mean this with greatest respect, nowhere, Oscar X0 up into 3rd position. Yeah, has been for some time. So the real winner from that 4-way battle for the lead, Oscar X0 up into 3rd. NLT Bobby 4th, DJ Lawrence 5th, DeJovis 6th. Who's that? That is going to be Willie D. So it's going to be DeJovis all over the back of DJ Lawrence. DJ Lawrence has the lead between the two of them at this time. Mohamed leads from Lankster, from Oscar X0. The digits still letting know that Lango know that they're there. All the carnage that is happening ahead of them on the racetrack, but these two are still locked in this duel. And I wonder if we just let them race for the next 24 hours, whether it'd still be lapping like this. This is great stuff. We've got 8 minutes 20 left in this race. Mohamed leads. Lankster, Oscar X0 is in 3rd. That'd be great win. Sorry, great finish for them, a podium spot. So the digits got a little bit liberal with track limits there. Seth F1's also got a penalty, as does Terminator, Beaver Boy in 12th. And NLT Bobby also has a penalty. Oscar X0, the penaltyless, as Lankster. This is looking good for Lankster. Okay, losing time on Mohamed, 1.8 seconds down the road, but gaining time from Oscar X0, 2.8 seconds thereabouts. So they're in a really good position. Lots of clean air, lots of clear air, just able to run your race, Lankster. And if anything does happen to Mohamed, you're back in a battle, or you've just inherited the race win. No penalties. That is the message. Mohamed, it's very simple. He's pulling away from Lankster, it looks like. Last time a 1:57.444. Lankster, who does have the fastest lap of the race, so 1:57.272. Last time a 1:57.321. So actually gaining. Oh no, not gaining. Losing a fraction of time. Oh, it's NLT Bobby. Seemingly out of nowhere. That is a very quick 1:57.350. At the top end of tier 1, these lads are not slow at all. If you want to be involved in the race, if you're thinking, this looks fun, I could do a bit of racing, this looks fun, I can shout into a microphone, then... Oh no, Lankster! What's happened to Lankster? Lankster's lost the position. Lankster in 2nd. Just running clean. And then, oh... just a mistake? That's all I can think of it being. Just got it wrong. I mean, that's a surprising mistake from a very good driver. It's round Dunlop. Just too far onto the grass. Beached it a little bit. Now picked up a penalty to add insult to injury. But the big winner there, Oscar X0. Up into 2nd position. Got NLT Bobby side by side. That is a tough move from Bobby. Gets it done. Oscar X0 back down to 3rd. But we're going to stay with this. We're going to go on board with Oscar X0. Are they going to go for the move? Little lift where Bobby didn't look like lifting much at all through 130R. Now the heavy braking into the Casio triangle. Away they go, over start finish. So this battle now is way back on the race lead. 7 seconds back from Mohamed, our race leader, already round first turn pretty much. Oscar X0. A 159.270. Oh no, and they lose it. They lose it on first turn. De Jovis gets by Willie D. Well, they slot in between De Jovis and Willie D. So that's a very fast part of the racetrack to be on as well for Oscar X0. That is really unfortunate. But let's just go back to this replay. It looked like a bit of a mistake from him initially, and that left a gap there for Bobby to sneak up the inside on that occasion, as Lankster back up to third position. Yeah, so just good driving on that occasion from Oscar X0. Round Dunlop, heading towards Degner. Keeping Willie D behind for now. Mohamed, fastest lap of the race, a 1:56.916. That is just absurd. That must have been on the last lap. It was. Bobby, 8 seconds down the road with a penalty. Lankster also with a penalty. De Jovis. Oscar X0, Willie D 3-2-1. Heading up towards the crossover. And then 130R. Willie D looking for the move. Doesn't get it that time. Letting Oscar X0 know they're there. Know they're looking to get by. So we're going around the Casio triangle. The whole field coming through. Willie D 3-2-1, Oscar X0. This looks like the race on track right now. As DJ Lawrence trying to break the toe of Lango 666. Oh, look at that train at the back there. But Willie D's looking up the inside. Not going to happen this time. Round first turn. Lango got the move done on DJ Lawrence. As we've got a real gaggle there. Got elite digits in there. Seth F1. Lango. Bold. Goes round the outside. Stays round the outside. Goes the long way round. And then, ooh, I think I cut to that a little soon. DJ Lawrence back in. Oh no, elite digits got off track. Oh, that is unfortunate. That was quite the battle. They were having themselves a great day. And then a simple little error from elite digits. Did they get assistance in that? No, just got it caught up too far on the left-hand side curb. Unbalances the car. Over the other side of the racetrack you go. That is unfortunate. Elite digits though put in a fantastic shift all race long. We're going on board with Lankster. Jovis is 1.5 seconds behind, so nothing really to worry about right now. We are on the penultimate lap of this race. NRT Bobby in his sights with that Pepsi can livery. Lankster looking up the inside at 130R. Surely not. He's got the move done. Can he make it stick through the Casio triangle? You bet. Though every time I see Lankster. Oh wow, NRT Bobby gets it right back. See all of that again from the perspective of Bobby. So Lankster had the position, and yes, like I suspected, Lankster dipping it too far onto the tarmac, got it really sideways, bang, goes through NRT Bobby, and that's just good driving from Bobby, you've got to say. I mean, Lankster did well to get that position initially, but those little mistakes do creep in from time to time with Lankster. Fantastic driver, a quick driver. For the most part, a very consistent driver, but occasionally we've seen him pick up the odd penalty here and there. The odd just dip a toe here and there. But my, what a great advert this race has been for our T1 here, the Amigos Racing Team. And if you are interested, if you want to get involved in racing in any aspect of things, check out the website, amigosracingteam.co.uk. Check out the Discord, check out our social media platforms, all in the description to this race. Final lap of the race, and I think this is the battle on track right now. Is Lankster looking round the outside. They're drag racing into 130R. ART Mohamed will come across the line for the race win. Flashing the lights, letting them know Mohamed wins, but Lankster all over the back of NLT Bobby. But I think this will be NLT Bobby. Comes across the line in second. In third is Lankster. DeJovis fourth. Oscar X0 fifth. Willie D321 in sixth. Lango 666 will keep Seth F1 behind. 7 and 8. Elite Digits is going to come across in ninth position. Terminator just keeps DJ Lawrence behind. But that won't get flipped in the post race. What a brilliant final race that was, and an incredible performance from ART Mohamed. Wins race 3, the final race of the Amigos Racing Team Tuesday Sprint Season 5, Round 4 from Suzuka. Well, what an amazing set of races we have had this evening. I can only apologise on behalf of what I think is my internet service provider for our connection issues in race 1. But what incredible action we saw during race 1 and definitely in races 2 and 3. A huge thank you to everybody who has watched this. If you've enjoyed it, consider liking, subscribing, hitting the bell and sharing this broadcast. Brought to you by the Amigos Racing Team. Next week we do it all again in Alsace, and I think I'm going to need the whole week to recover. A huge thank you. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care, good evening, and we'll talk to you Tuesday.